Salam. Today I want to talk about the universe and does it have a creator or not? So let's dive right in. First, I would like you to think about these questions. Does God exist? Is there someone in this universe that can hear us anywhere at any time? Can a piece of fat see? Talking about the eyes. Can a few bones hear? And can a piece of meat talk? Look at each other carefully. So has all of this just been made all by itself? And where did they all come from? First, I want to talk about this. That is, there's something that created all of this and maintains its complex, magical, and organized function. Let me give a few simple examples. So, we've all created something in our childhood, and maybe even now, a paper airplane. Whenever adults used to ask us, who created this? We would say, I did it, with a lot of confidence and excitement. Think about this other example. Imagine an engineer who has designed a system for a house to light up at night. When we ask that engineer, who created this system? He will say, me. And if we ask him how it works, he can explain exactly how it works and why. Like he might say the house has solar panels and they use sunlight during the day to store energy for the night to be able to turn on the lights. So let's ask the same question about the whole universe. Let's ask, who made the universe? Many people say God, and many say nature, or that the universe was like that from before. Well, to those people I say, was the simple paper airplane or that house there from before? For the universe to have been there from before? And didn't the airplane and the house need a creator? So why wouldn't the universe need a creator too? Have you ever thought about this, that if the earth was a bit closer to the sun, we would have all burned, and if it was a bit further away, we would have all frozen? How is it that earth has such a perfect position relative to the sun and has so many other attributes that maintain life? Do you really think that it was like this from the beginning? Do you really think it was chance? And that nothing has made it like that? Well, that's just illogical, because we live in a world of cause and effect, and everything has to have a cause, just like the attributes of Earth. So if you trace back the cycle of cause and effect, where does it lead you to? I'll leave you to figure that out. Think about the seasons and how everything is so organized. We go from winter to spring to summer to fall, and this keeps repeating. And each season has its own attributes, like the falling of the leaves in fall and the bursts of the flower in spring, and none of these attributes mix together to create a jumble of messy events, each one having nothing to do with the other. And even if you say that this is all the work of the orbit of the Earth around the Sun, well, the same argument can be used to say that the orbit of the Earth around the Sun is organized by someone, and it's not by chance. So we all know that organized things don't come out of nothing. A quick look at my room shows if there is no organizer, everything becomes super messy very quickly. Let's see another example. Imagine that an engineer has just finished designing and building a big building after years of research and design. This engineer has built this building using the blueprints he drew. Well, it's completely possible that the building will have a problem, just like many other man-made things. Now, how could this universe be created without a blueprint, designed by an intelligent being without any mistakes? Well, that's the power of God. Like I said, if the distance between the sun and the earth was calculated incorrectly by the creator, we would not be and we would cease to exist. Or if there was not enough water on this planet, we would cease to exist. But we see that this is not the case, and life and humans still thrive on Earth. So this universe itself shows us how there has to be a creator, because it is 100% precise. A great man once said, thank the God that shows itself to his creation by his creation. Think about the amazing thing that is your body. Imagine not having eyebrows. Well, sweat would have kept getting into your eyes. Or what if your eyes would have been in the place of your ears? Think about it. Why are there more red blood cells than white in your blood? Well, there wouldn't have been enough oxygen in your blood to feed all the cells in your body with oxygen, and so on. Well, you might say this has all been done by evolution, and you might be right, but the thing about evolution is that it depends on this idea that the fittest always survive. But if you think about it, this idea just seems logical to us and does not need any explanation. And really, it doesn't. But the thing is, where has it come from? Well, it can't come from nowhere, because nothing comes from nothing. So, there must be a creator that creates the rules of logic, biology, physics, and chemistry, and everything else that govern our world. So, even if you bring explanations for different things in the universe and try to say that it did not happen and that it did not need a creator, these explains come from math and logic, that they themselves are created. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for staying until the end. Don't forget to subscribe for much more thoughtful content and leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I hope you have had a great day, and may Allah guide us all.